Hey there, Jack here. Thank you so much for joining me for today's meditation. I'm I'm always so tickled that we can share energy and intention and consciousness across space and time like this. And I'm so honored to be here with you as a participant in your life experience. So today I brought a notebook that I have where I copy spiritual, mystical poems that I enjoy from some of the great mystic poets of many different traditions around the world. And I thought that we could meditate, we could bring our minds into a meditative state, and then I could read us one of these poems, and we could just be aware of and watch the pictures and associations and thoughts and images that pass through the mind as we listen to one of these great meditators try to share something with us. So I'm going to read a poem from the Persian poet Hafiz today. But before I get to that, let's get our mind and body into a reflective and peaceful and aware state by taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth to signal that we're ready to begin. Let's flow. You don't have to make a sound, but if you're someplace where making a sound is comfortable, I find it can help to release a lot of tension. Settle into a place where your spine is nice and erect, and allow your attention to rest on the breath as it flows in through the nose and out through the nose with a natural, easy rhythm. Watch the breath as it passes in through the nose and then down the back of the throat into the chest and gently down into the belly. Watch it as it does a little somersault and turns around to then, on the out-breath, come up out of the belly, through the chest, up the throat, and out through the nose. Then keep watching it. Watch the breath as it passes beyond your body, out into the void beyond your closed eyes, and feel it as it goes out until it does a little somersault and turns around. and starts to sink back towards you and into you again. And if you watch this closely, you'll find that each in-breath and each out-breath is unique and beautiful to experience, all on its own. Now I'm going to gently read this poem, and we will keep our attention on the breath and just see how we feel. And then at the end we'll have a couple moments of silence to reflect and absorb what we've heard. Lousy at Math by Hafiz. Once, a group of thieves stole a rare diamond, larger than 2 goose eggs. Its value could have easily bought 3,000 horses and 3,000 acres of the most fertile land in Shiraz. The thieves got drunk that night to celebrate their great haul. But during the course of the evening, the effects of the liquor and their mistrust of each other grew to such an extent they decided to divide the stone into pieces. Of course, then the priceless became lost. Most everyone is lousy at math, and does that to God, dissects the indivisible one. By thinking, by saying, "This is my beloved. He looks like this and acts like that. How could that moron over there really be God?" And if you like, in the place of God, you can think about consciousness or awareness or spirit or energy, if that helps you to conceptualize the meaning with fewer associations. we divide the priceless diamond of consciousness when we judge, when we overanalyze, when we get so wrapped up in our mind and our ego complex that we start to say, that moron over there can't possibly be part of consciousness. Or this situation is clearly not infused by awareness and the energy of the universe. And, I really don't like that reflection of my inner self out there in the world. That guy is dumb and a moron. When we recognize we're all part of one thing, whether we call that God or consciousness or awareness or life or reality, that one is priceless. But when we start to break it apart into smaller pieces and weigh them against each other, why shatter a beautiful diamond like that? So, when we meditate, we practice putting the diamond back together. Luckily, it's as easy as pausing and sinking into awareness. So, let's take 3 more slow, aware breaths together, in through the nose, out through the nose. And then we'll peacefully open our eyes in the here and now again. 1. 2. 3. And if you can hear the dogs in the background, you can tell that I was instantly being tested by karma to see if I would say those moronic dogs over there can't possibly be God if they're interrupting my meditation like that. But of course they are, just like you are and I am. We are all one together, growing in consciousness. Thank you so much for this interesting and unique experience that we've had here today. I look forward to a more traditional sit with you tomorrow. I love you so much. See you then.